Today the House took up a very important vote. It was House Joint Resolution 48, and it would be the continuation of a continuing resolution that would take us out another 3 weeks in our funding to the government. I voted against that bill, and I want to share with you why I voted the way that I voted. And the first thing I want to say is that really, truly, good and reasonable people can disagree on this vote. It was not an easy vote. Folks on the other side made a compelling case to vote for it, but the facts, in my view, didn't support that as the best path. And so I voted against it. Here are a couple of things that led me to the conclusion that voting against it was the right thing to do for the district and for the country. First of all, I have very, very little confidence that after having gone through this process and having been up here for a while, that just another continuation, another 3 weeks would have made any difference in getting to a real resolution. That was the expectation with the 2-week continued resolution, and frankly nothing came of that, and I have low expectations of this next one, although I'll do everything I can to help come to an agreement. I just have low expectations. Second, and this is really the most important one, is that continuing to operate on a continuing resolution is really hurting our military. It's hurting our procurement process, it's hurting our maintenance contracts, and I hear this over and over. I met with the Chief of Naval Operations, Admiral Roughead, right here in my office, and he expressed to me what I've heard so many times during testimony, that operating under a continuing resolution is not the right path. You know, the House of Representatives, we sent over to the Senate House Resolution 1, and it was basically a spending bill for the rest of the year. We did our work, and if you remember from your 11th grade civics class, the Senate should have passed a bill and then it worked out in conference any differences. That isn't what happened. The Senate has not passed a bill, and we frankly inherited quite a rough situation from when the House, the Senate, and the presidency were all controlled by the Democrats. We really ended up with a pretty rough situation here. So I have expressed to leadership and to all of my colleagues that I think the right thing to do now is for us to be in session 7 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, because I consider this to be a true fiscal budgetary crisis. And your calendar reflects your priorities. And I think we should be here in the House and working, frankly, 7 days a week until we address this. And I look forward to working with leadership. I look forward to working with my friends on the other side and anyone else up here who's ready to deal with our fiscal problems right now, this Congress and this year. So thank you for your support. I believe this reflected the will of the district, and I look forward to keeping you informed in the days ahead. Thank you.